I was undiagnosed for 16 years. When I first found out that I was diagnosed with acromegaly, I didn't Google anything. I was scared.
From the fatigue, from all the different challenges that patients face, it is a true struggle, and a lot of patients turn inward.
Acromegaly is a chronic disabling multi-organ disease that affects many physical and psychological aspects of the patient, often resulting in complex management issues faced by the clinician.
With acromegaly, and being a rare disease, it takes years and years to be diagnosed. Even before diagnosis, patients are struggling with what's happening to my body. Why are my hands growing? Why are my feet growing? Everything's stiffening.
As a patient myself with acromegaly, I've understood from the very beginning the value of education regarding acromegaly. I think it's very important that patients be able to make informed choices, and in order to do so, they need to have all the correct information being given to them regarding this disease.
I feel extremely confident in referring patients to the acromegaly community. They're professional, they're evidence-based, they're well organized, and they have a very, very laser focus on improving the lives of patients with acromegaly.
A proud thing that I also do within the acromegaly community is I help facilitate all of the different relationships between the patient, industry, physicians. We all have to work collaboratively in order to help improve the situation for patients with acromegaly. It is very underdiagnosed, and we need to recognize it in order for those people that are suffering to get the help that they truly do need.
Acromegaly Community has done such an amazing job of bringing education to those that have been newly diagnosed with a condition, but also those that have been living with acromegaly for a really long time.
Because such a rare disease, you oftentimes feel alone. Going to a community, knowing that people have similar disease, and then so they will, okay, so they at least feel I'm not alone, I can fight it with some other people with similar problems.
Directing the patient to Acromegaly Community provides a very important resource for the patients and their caregivers to meet other patients, to gain emotional support, and to provide the patient a safe platform for them to better educate themselves of the disease by connecting them to other patients who have lived with the disease for a much longer period of time.
Acromegaly Community, it is a great resource for anybody that has acromegaly and is wanting to learn more. Having somebody that can talk to your family and help them understand what's going on is amazing.
The acromegaly community not only provides tremendous and very consistent emotional support for not only patients but caregivers and their families, and also provides amazing educational opportunities for patients to learn to manage their disease independently and understand the options available to them.
In the acromegaly community, it has been a very effective voice with the pharmaceutical industry in able to convince them to accelerate the development of novel treatments and new molecules for this disorder and to bring them to clinical trials. It has been very effective in enabling recruitment of patients to clinical trials, which will ultimately help the entire community.
In order to make progress, we need patients to participate in clinical trials. And even myself, I've participated in 4 clinical trials. I'm proud to say that our community typically steps up and we're able to fill a lot of these trials that need patients.
Acromegaly Community dissipates information about state-of-the-art therapies, and it's also committed to expose patients and physicians to new therapies in the research pipeline. Many of the patients from the acromegaly community have been encouraged and have participated in clinical trials, and we came across solutions that really have influenced and positively influenced patient outcomes.
Patient-focused drug development is really key in the rare disease community. As a parent of a child with a rare disease, I know how important it is to be able to develop products that actually have a positive impact on the lives of patients.
Jill and her team have done a phenomenal job at the Acromegaly community, really sort of being at the center of healthcare providers, industry, patients, kind of tying everyone together.
Acromegaly Community does such an amazing job with providing education that we've been able to attend, we've been able to learn and sit and visit with patients and learn about their experience, their road to diagnosis, their treatment journey.
The national network of experts in that specific field, I think, really opens down the door for all of us to collaborate on this.
I think the most important advantage of the acromegaly community is that they've given a voice to the patients, a voice to acromegaly.
We've tried to think of those little things that can possibly help patients within their journey in order to make it a little easier. Because I want every single patient with acromegaly to be able to still go on to live their best lives.
The acromegaly community is an awesome resource for anybody that has acromegaly and a family. They'll stand in front of you when you need somebody to advocate, when you need somebody to help you find a direction. They'll stand behind you when you need support and you need that extra push or you need just love. They also, but most importantly, they'll stand beside you and hold your hand as you go through this journey.